This is it, guys. This is our last day here in the Philippines. Not doesn't mean that gonna last day forever. So it's gonna be a simple fest today. So we bought the beef, fish, chicken, and sotanghon. That's what's gonna be. That's what we're gonna fix for today. And of course, we invite Frank and Phil because they're the one to sending us to the airport. So I told Phil yesterday they can visit us here, and I told Phil that I'm gonna cook lunch tomorrow, and you guys gonna eat with us. So, and of course, yesterday we have a lot. Not a lot, just a word. Anyway, we have a few couple of friends that come visit with us before we head back to Texas. So that's cool. It's very, very nice that you have that you surrounded with good friends. Friends that, of course, even though you're not seeing it every day, you still have a connection. And friend is not about what you give and what you provide. Actually, a true friend is just always there with you when the time that you need it. And of course, I'm not saying that we need something from them, but I'm just saying that what we have, circle friends we have here, we really appreciate it. Like yesterday, they came here, and before that also, like David and Rowena, they came here and say bye with us. And yesterday, Ate Lorna and Pierre, Frank and Phil, Tita Leia, and Patrick Ward. So that's really awesome, From me, I really appreciate it, their support, and small things, but you can feel direct, from your heart that how much they care with us and appreciate us as well. So anyone, to all of you, I'm shout out. Thank you so much. For support.
Well, everybody, it is down to our final hours here that we're heading out. It's not a whole lot to have to do because the guys are going to continue working on my house here, as I've been telling. And sorry, kind of like a glare, we ain't seen any sun try to come through in a while, so it's barely breaking through, and it's like blinding. Anyway, we just don't have nothing like super heavy to worry about because family's all here. Our brother is security guard and his wife are going to be here and staying, and her sister from Sweden and her son, and they're here staying, and all the families over here, and the guys are working, and so the place can be occupied. We even got some guests coming in while we're gone. And so it's like we don't have to lock the place down like that. I mean, it's locked, but we don't have to like pack everything we own away. So it's kind of neat, it's just, I'm just putting some vehicle stuff away and making sure everything's all good with the boat before I go. So let that run, make sure the batteries are fully charged. We'll give the boat a good cleaning, get the debris off of it, and then I've got a tarp we're going to get pulled over it and everything and seal it up. I'll unhook the batteries and all. I opened up the refrigerator, propped the doors open on it so that it don't mildew or anything like that. And I'm hoping that when we return, it'll start improving on weather. About that time, it starts getting like some really beautiful days and some days with super clear water. And I'm really excited for that because I'm ready to take the boat out. And so now while we're doing cover stories here of what's going on, let me cover one more thing. So the outboard diesel, I've got the motor up in here on it right now, the outdrive setting now. And got the lower end off of it. So as you see, the motor setting in it there. Everything's looking really nice. But I'll tell you the story on it. Let me latch this back down. And I'll tell you the story on this. It's not a bad story, but it's a story. So the components came in, the aluminum, all the pieces, in fact, it's sitting right here. The aluminum pipe, and there's aluminum plate there. All of that came in for me to make what I'm gonna make for that midsection going down to the lower unit on that outboard, and get rid of that big old heavy monstrosity thing, straighten it all up, make it nice. But I couldn't find anybody to weld the aluminum. My stainless people, they're just like, we do only aluminum. I mean, we do only stainless. We don't do regular iron, we don't do aluminum, we only do stainless. But they said they had somebody that does aluminum, so I'm like, okay, I got everything in, I'll cut everything, I'll fit everything, and then all that guy's got to do is do the weld ups. And so that time come, they come out here to visit, and they said, let us see your welder. And I'm like, what do you mean? The welder that he's going to weld with, to weld that. And I'm like, no, I don't have a welder for welding that aluminum. I'm looking for somebody with their own equipment. Oh, he was going to use yours or whatever. So no, he don't have no equipment. And I told him, I said, well, you know, your TIG, all you got to do is get the right rods for it. It's the same gas too. They're both going to use argon shield, but they just seem kind of nervous to try it. So I have a wire MIG TIG welder right up there, but I don't have the TIG gun, but it's set up for it. But I also don't have the gas. But I do have a spool of aluminum wire here. But if I don't have a mini gun, I will have to kind of modify that welder on the gun for using a regular steel. I would have to kind of modify it. So this is a sleeve right here that goes down that long, you know, lead hose, like, you know, that allows your wire to feed through and your gases feed through, and the wires that operate the trigger, which, you know, feeds the motor, powers the motor, it feeds the wire. So inside that gun, that lead on that gun, is a cord down the middle that lets the wire slide through. And it looks like the material like a lawnmower cable, like throttle cable on a lawnmower, you know, that spiral around wire, and like the cable slides through the middle. Well, it's the same thing. But the problem is with aluminum, it wants to grab and bite it, and it don't want to feed through, and it'll jam up and all. And then the next thing is the rollers, when they're pinching that aluminum wire, they kind of oval shape it a little bit, and then it makes it grab even worse inside of that steel cable. And then lastly, hey, y'all ready for what's next? All right. And then lastly, I got that oval messes up, and then I'll have to put these like special rollers on that don't affect the aluminum. And then I put an oversized tip on the end of the gun. You know, if you're using an 035, you need to put like an 040 tip on. And then you got to make sure you got the right shielding nozzle on the end too. So I said, well, I went ahead and ordered the nylon sleeve for going down the middle. Got it here. Got the aluminum wire here, and I needed argon. And man, it was expensive to buy argon. It's kind of crazy for a one-shot weld, you know. But I kind of need to do it right here, not haul it somewhere and all. It's gonna be a big old mess. I want to get it aligned perfect. So I have my regulator that I can throw in a suitcase when I come back to States. I'm not using it there anyway. So I can bring a regulator. I'll have to buy a bottle, and then I'll have to pay for the gas in it. So yeah, I've got to do all that when I come back. And I'll have everything ready. And if you keep your leads really straight and not have them curl nowhere, it'll feed that wire through. But if you got them all rolled up and curled or up and down and over stuff, it's going to pinch the aluminum more. And I only have a small weld there to do, so I can put the welder away from it and keep the leads really straight.
Looks like it's ready to volcano, doesn't it?
So
I
we're
could aim that at somebody I don't like.
yours and mine's on the bottom.
Oh, you got yours. Oh, okay. Same
Yeah,
difference.
yeah. So I guess
you
I
have
could
to
say
wobble
bottom.
it.
I could say bottoms up.
Yeah, I'm top.
Yeah.
I'm top. What?
Oh.
Top what? It's exploded.
Oh.
Looks like a volcano. Pop it top. Pop it top. There you go.
So we're here having the Last Supper, and it looks good.
It's beautiful. Nam it. Nam it. It is good.
Masarap. Well, this is it. We're out the door. Frank and Phil are taking us to the airport. Cap offered to. Several people offered to. Cap was genuine. Everybody was genuine. I took Frank and Phil up on it. We'd even had a taxi booked, but Mel canceled that, and we're enjoying going with Frank and Phil. It's trying to start raining right now. Right when I'm leaving. Got a couple things to get situated, but we are out of here. Boat's all covered up, and we're gonna stop and eat at Theo's and meet some people right before we leave. Alexander, we're leaving. I'll see you later, buddy. You take care. Enjoy yourself, okay?
Okay.
I enjoy hanging out with you and seeing you, man.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. So it's kind of cool, you know, we don't have to do a whole lot to wrap up the leave, actually. And get my truck moved here, make sure the garage door's locked, and we're ready to load the bag in the Frank and Phil's truck right there, and we are on the way. Literally so crazy. Right when we are about to put the bags in the truck, it goes to pouring down rain. I mean, right when we're gonna load the bags, it's like, no, you're not going. You're gonna pay the price. Hey, just throw those metal stick things. Just throw them out. All right. Does this include valet service?
I may have to leave the clubs at your house.
You might be able to stand them up in a corner.
That's a good point. We go over to service.
Girl, you need help there?
Okay, I already gonna like it already. Ready?
excited.
Oh, cool. Nice. Nice.
That is for me.
Nice.
That's awesome, you guys. That's awesome. Okay, it doesn't stop there.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
That won't fit you. That won't fit.
No.
I love
There
I
you
love
go.
Mom. I love
There
Mom.
you go.
Great. All right, continuing on. What was the next there? For the kiddos. Guam. I
Oh,
love
cool,
Guam.
cool, cool.
Yeah, that's made in China.
But we didn't hear
Class
that.
A. It's Class
We'll leave
A.
that. We'll leave that. And then last one.
You like
We got
that?
a secret one in here.
Well, I have to because it's in the luggage to break.
Oh, careful. Oh, the shot glasses.
Wow.
Shot.
Yeah.
Shut,
You want me to take a shot? They might not want. There we go.
You might not make it to the airport or the
And a shot.
There you go.
And that's a grocery that I.
And that's just a good one. Thank you. All right, that's it. That's the way that goes.
And it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Take
So we finished up our little evening here in Iloilo at Theo's and enjoyed here with Frank and Phil and a wonderful couple that us friends to their channel and all, and we just had a nice dinner. And we are on our journey again to the airport.
I was been sleeping there, but I can't sleep. I can't comfortable like him. James is a real cowboy. He can sleep everywhere. So easy. Me, I cannot. So I'm just sacrifice one night. Even in the plane, it's hard for me to sleep. I'm so jealous. So for now, we're still here at the Hong Kong airport.
Wow, back to fast highways though. And I have the chauffeur right here, but his name's not James. And Miss Yin and Miss Yak Yak. Boy, it feels good to be back in Tejas. Look at that sky. It's hot, but it's nothing we're not used to. It feels about the same as what it is in the Philippines. About the same, no change. But it is nice to see. It is. So we went through the airport easy peasy here in Dallas. I mean, it was just easy. The lines weren't long in immigration, even with planes landing. And the U.S. citizens and green card holders, we got through that line. They said it was only 6 minutes, where the other lines were like 28 minutes or something for like immigrants coming in, foreign nationals. And when we got up there, we didn't even have to do nothing. We're not registered on none of that special sites or anything. I don't have any of those other apps, but still, when we went up to the agent, all they wanted to do was scan our face, use facial recognition. They never took our passport, nothing, never a word, just picture, bye, and we're
There's an
done.
object on road ahead.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It was just easy peasy. Mike Lorianne were waiting in the lobby for us and parked just right nearby there, and just so smooth. Welcome home. Up Texas Roadhouse right there. Isn't that cool too that it reported you that there's something in the road?
Yes. It was because other people reported it.
I mean, and they would have had to report it pretty fast. That's, or maybe the GPS just sees the car swerving. It can, because that's how it knows slowdowns are. It goes off the data off of everybody's phones, and it knows everybody's slowing down in the area. People don't actually have to report it. Nice to be home. George Bush Turnpike. President George Bush Turnpike. Rolling in at speeds that we are so not used to.
75 miles an hour?
Yeah, it feels like you're in a rocket ship compared to over there. 75 is a strange time to hit over there.
Wasn't that Back to the Future speed, or was that 85
Nice.
miles an hour?
Got one little lonesome cloud right there.
She just flipped that around on me.
In half a mile, take the I-635 East exit. Take the I-635 East exit. Continue on I-635 east for 6 miles.
Yeah, none of that was over there when we left. None of that was. They did have this one in though, but they didn't have this one up here either. So there's a new one on each side up there now. Yeah, this wasn't here yet. Wow. They're knocking it out. Saw even at DFW airport, all around the airport's new construction. Looks like they're building out areas maybe for new terminals or something. I don't know. It was a lot of construction going on there.
They are.
They're building new terminals.
Yes.
It looked like it.
There's even trying to put employee housing back up in there.
Oh wow. That's one way to make sure the planes get fixed good. Yeah. All right, if you don't fix it good, it crashes. It's hitting you. Yeah.
That is huge what they're doing over there.
Man, they are really still got this going. A lot of this been going for years, but it's just massive. And the viewers think I pour a lot of concrete. I think it's just in our blood. It's just in our blood. This is, look, I come from the land of concrete. Where in the heck do they come up with so much materials globally that make so much concrete? It's unreal. All right. Woohoo! This is a old Whataburger. We have more than one in this town, but this is the old one. It's been around as far as I can remember. Let's eat inside. I'm so happy.
In 200
For
feet,
what?
turn left onto Lions Club Lane.
Shut up! You're messing up my video. Gosh, typical woman voice, annoying, interrupting. Hey. My gosh. Yeah, look at that. There it is right there.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be in here. I have eaten this Whataburger my entire life. You got a mouthful, huh? What a burger. And onion rings, boy. Onion rings and Whataburger. Jalapeno and cheese. With spicy Whataburger ketchup. And then got the avocado burger right there. Avocado bacon. What is this you got though?
Spicy buffalo wings.
Spicy buffalo wings. So I've never had those from Whataburger, so I don't know. I'm a traditionalist. Good stuff. It's funny little things you miss.
Yeah, that's
Real meat.
Yeah,
That's why
it
we
does
skip our
taste
breakfast
delicious.
just to eat this.
Yeah, I skipped the meal on the plane because I wanted to eat this instead.